Day 3 and the ride to Scottsboro and the Indian Ocean lay in wait. 86 kilometres of fast and furious riding. The Elite A batch started 2 hours after the bulk of the riders on a cool, wet and potentially tricky 86 kilometres for the GC contenders.
Yeah, conditions seem a bit challenging. We just went down the road and it seems quite muddy and slick, so again we'll try and capitalise on that. The youngsters of Figo seem to be really strong on the horsepower stuff, so for sure we'll try and throw in a few big punches and see if we can capitalise on that.
If whatever happens, happens there, so we're going to do our best to defend it today, and yeah, hopefully we can hold on.
Women's leaders Danielle Strader and Samantha Sanders of Efficient Infinity Insurance had a healthy 12-minute lead going into the final stage.
Plan of action is really just keep it safe. We have a bit of a buffer, so we don't need to take risks. We just need to follow rules and really stay upright.
It was a full gas start from the Jollyvet race village. With a 4.5-minute deficit to Paga Eurosteel, the insect science pair of Keegan Bonchikoring and Ardo du Toit left no doubt as to their intentions as they hit full throttle in the first kilometres. Turlough and Foster were up for the challenge and matched the Kings of Neon pedal stroke for pedal stroke, ensuring they never lost contact with the hard-charging pair. Spectators at the Demesa Farmers Association water point at 23 kilometres were treated to a blur of yellow and black as the 4 riders barely tapped off. Each rider was on the limit, testing physical boundaries and the integrity of their bikes in the muddy terrain. It was a high-paced game of hang with me if you can. There were brief moments of good for the insect science pair as they burnt matches at a phenomenal rate along the tacky bushline trail. A few seconds off the white-hot pace setters, third place, the flying young guns, Lord Goosen and JP Duplessis, could see their quarry via the chopper up ahead. Work to be done climbing Bernard Cook's Nature Reserve was the last chance saloon for the neon-clad gunslingers to escape their rivals. Turlough and Foster were wise to that tactic and managed their efforts well to weather the storm as they swung through the pristine game reserve. It was boiling up to a sprint finish as the top 2 teams hit the Huntsgrohe floating bridge 2 k's from the line. Foster and Turlough won a thriller ahead of the bold and brave Insect Science team to take the overall title as champions of the 20th KAP sani2c.
Yeah, no, super stoked on how the sani2c turned out this year. Didn't actually expect it, so really stoked on this result.
Yeah, I think we have to be happy with that. We came up against 2 strong Paga teams initially, and unfortunately for Peter they're crashing out, so we wish him a speedy recovery. But in general, I think we gave it our all, and second was the best we had in our legs. So hats off to the Paga young guns, and they rode really well.
The women's race was just as enthralling, with the sani2c pair of Bianca Hoare and Francis Janssen van Rensburg throwing everything at Stratum and Sanders in the Chivita race leaders' jerseys. But they found no chinks in the armour of the Efficient Infinity Insurance pair. Sam Sanders on the front, always checking in with her young partner Danielle Stratum as they upped the tempo. By work to be done halfway through the stage, the elastic had snapped as the leaders made short work of the sharp ascent. Sanders and Stratum negotiated the last potential banana skin with ease. The Huntsgrohe floating bridge was behind them, ahead the finish line on the Scottsboro Golf Club to end a faultless 4 days of riding. Hoare and Janssen van Rensburg took a strong second place, and Bell Equipment Smith and Fenter wrapped up third on the stage and overall.
It was amazing, super cool to win all 3 stages and the prologue. But we kept our heads calm and cool and had a strategy every day and tried to stick to it. So overall, just really glad that we kept it together, kept it safe.